5 must-buy AI stocks for 2025. First of all, before going to this conversation, I would like to say it's not a financial advice. So don't actually bet your money on this one. This is just an analysis and something that I want to share based on my own opinion and analysis based on the data that I have. Okay. So always use your common sense. Don't just rely on uh, people's speech or conversation or analysis. Do your own research and analysis. I'm insisting on that, please. So, first of all, the stocks that I would buy myself and I'm buying myself is, first of all, Nvidia, because they are making uh, one of the backbone core in the AI revolution, which is the hardware, okay, GPUs. Then it's going to be AMD. I think they are doing great things at regarding hardware and GPUs as well. Then it's going to be Meta, because they are working on the fact that they want to they are trying to integrate themselves into different AI fields. With Llama model, the AI model was great. They're doing the Meta Ray-Bans. They're trying to actually, I think in a long run, they're trying to replace the normal phones with those Meta Ray-Ban glasses, and the kind of interfaces, like wristbands. I would buy Meta stocks as well. Tesla for sure, because they are developing Optimus humanoid robots. They are doing a lot of things. They are actually collecting data, self-driving cars. It's just the DGX model. I mean, it's just all great. The next one might surprise you. I would buy OpenAI's stock if it becomes public at the end of 2025, or maybe the middle of 2026, or the end of 2026, because it might actually go public. You know why? Because it's the best time for them to go public to raise the money that they need to actually stay the leader in this AI competition. And Microsoft has, I think, is the majority shareholder of OpenAI. They have 49% ownership of OpenAI. They are so profit-based and economic-based, because Microsoft CEO was talking about the fact that I read an article last night, and he was talking about the fact that I don't think we're seeing enough information on AI development to say, yes, we have reached the point that we say, yes, AI is actually shaping our world. It's not. Why? Because the point that we have to think about to say, yes, AI is shaping our world, is when AI increases the economy growth and GDP by at least 10%. So the whole perspective and thinking process of Microsoft and OpenAI is regarding profit and economical growth, which is not a bad thing, to be honest. Growing GDP, economic growth, flourishing society, of course, is going to be good. The price of goods and services, according to Elon, might actually lead to zero, not zero, but be close to zero. More accessible information and this technological information and the information age is going to be great. But he said we have to actually distance ourselves from the AGI fantasy and the sci-fi realm and sci-fi world. We have to actually spend our time to see how AI can actually lead to economic growth over time. So that's why OpenAI probably is going to be public in the next 2 years, I would say. Humans are generally bad at predictions, but we try to predict because it's fun. Planetary stock. I think Planetary stock is going to be good to buy But at the same time, they experienced a plunge. Depot, if you have the Planter stock plunged picture and the diagram, you can see that the stock plunged. Why? Because their main client is B2G, which means government contract. And I think Pentagon decided to decrease the defense budget and the budget for um, basically, um, the budget by 8% for the next 5 years. They want to decrease the budget. And like Palantir is best known for its contracting work, providing software and technology services for defense agencies. So the fact that it is like U.S. defense and the Pentagon has decided to like decrease the budget by 8% each year in the next 5 years, yeah, probably they're going to lose money and they're not going to actually be good to buy for short term. But in the long run, I think countries are going to distance themselves and are going to actually position themselves around the AI role in like the kind of weapons and defense technology and military assets. So in a long run or mid term, I would buy Palantir myself. But the stocks I want to tell you to focus on are the quantum computing companies. So IBM, Alphabet, Nvidia, Amazon, and the quantum computing stocks like D-Wave Quantum, Quantum Computing, INC, IONQ, RIGETTI Computing, INC. So those are the ones that I want to say you have to actually think about those quantum computing stocks. Why? Because as I said, quantum computing is going to be widely used in AI in the next 5 to 10 years. So it's a long-term investment for everyone, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but in my opinion, it's a good investment. Yeah, and I talked about Palantir and the defense budget as well. By the way, did you know the Palantir, one of the Palantir founders, Peter Thiel, from PayPal Mafia and the one who wrote 0 to 1 book, my favorite book on startups. This changed my life and my journey as well. I'm going to talk about that later to you audience. A great audience, by the way. Thank you for your support as well. But I think it's going to be a long-term investment for Palantir as well. So which AI stocks are you betting on for 2025? Comment your pick below so we can discuss and debate on those picks. We're living through the biggest tech AI revolution in history. Don't just observe it, be part of it. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Also follow me on Instagram to stay ahead.